Always out in the back. If you see that silver fox out there with the yellow and the earbuds, that is Mr. Jim Gove. He turned 89, I think is what I heard. 89 a couple days ago. So happy birthday, Mr. Gove. All right, so we have tell me something good. Clark.
Yeah, a couple new agents, Maybe Mayar and Michael Schmidt.
Woo-hoo. Welcome. All right. And then any other tell me something good before we kick off, moving to the next.
I was writing a $2 million deal on a commercial deal today, so.
That's good. That's a win. And then I believe, yeah.
Gary's working. Right there, right? I know, right? No, he just said he got $1 million something deal just this morning, a lead, and I'm like, okay, you can stay.
Yeah, well, way to go, Gary. Earn that $1 million business. And then Haley on our team, I believe she recently put together a lease option deal. So she's getting creative financing. And then did you say something else? No. And then Valerie is closing a deal today as well. So events, we have a lot of upcoming events. This is open to anybody. So Saturday, December 14th, we will be in the Napa room, just adjacent to us right here. We will be wrapping gifts. So if you have clients that they're like me and I do not wrap the gifts, I just put them in bags or Target bags or whatever it is and throw them in the tree. If they want to make it look a little nicer, they can come by 11 to 4 and we'll wrap them for them. And then they can come up either the same day or just come by during business hours and pick up the gift. So we're providing that service. It's a way for you to, share that on social, reach out to your clients, give you a reason to provide some value to your clients. And then that's this Saturday. And then this is going to be big. Brent really wanted me to promote this because she is a rock star. And what they're going to be doing is on Tuesday, December 17th from 10 to 2, they're going to be presenting on how to generate more business. Raise your hand if you've heard Krista Mayshore speak, right? For those of you who've seen her speak, is she good?
Yeah.
Amazing? Yeah.
Yeah. December 17th. Whoa.
It's at the PDF Realty 9381 East Stockton Boulevard in Elk Grove.
Oh.
So Paul Franks.
You can scan that QR code. If you scan that QR code.
She's all about getting listed.
There's a number of events happening next week, but this is. Yep, and then there's one in Elk Grove.
Oh, Randy Bird, right? That's immediate. That's this week, isn't it?
So go ahead and scan the QR code.
19th, Thursday. Oh. Thursday. Oh.
That's Tuesday, and then also on the 19th, what's happening, I believe. Oh, before I forget, 19th. Here, we're going to be having Jenna Sullivan. Now, I forget who referred her to me. Oh, I know exactly who referred her to me. Frank Crandall referred her to me. He's back there talking to Jim Gove. This is not like a life insurance policy. This is not necessarily a health insurance policy. This is what happens if you wake up or you're driving to work and you get hit by a car and you can no longer work. And you're the primary income provider for your family. This is one of those situations. Let's say you burn your mouth on some coffee. Let's say you're hanging up Christmas lights and you fall and break your arm. She's able to get you money so that way you can continue to provide for your families. And it's it's a very affordable cost. Anyways, I don't want to steal all of her thunder, but this is something that I had not heard of available to real estate agents before. And you don't have to be a realtor, you can be anybody, but this is something that will definitely, if you want some extra insurance, if you want to make sure that your family is taken care of while you're temporarily out of work, or if you have a terminal illness, this is something to consider. So please come next Thursday and Jen will talk all about it. And then later that day, we have the Christmas party. So, yay for Christmas party. Marguerite's all decked out. She's got the EXP Christmas hat on. I'm not cool enough to pull that off.
Looks good.
It looks real good. And then, so from 6 to 8, we will have Mr. and Mrs. Claus. There will be food. There will be fun. There will be music. Bring a friend and come on and check out the Christmas party. And then a lot of events, right? There's so much happening. And then PCAR next month, Thursday, January 16th at Placer County Association of Realtors. So we're going to have Brent Gove will be live in person. So when it's not just his picture. He's going to be here in person. And Matt Smith, who I believe is slated to sell about 700 homes this year, will also be speaking.
Wow.
We talk about Evo on tonight.
Evo.
Remember the guy, Jay, whatever, that's coming to do.
Yeah. So January 9th. January 9th, that's coming up.
I did too. I know. Okay. Oh, let's all get together.
So,
It's an amazing tool for your videos and stuff. It has AI built in specifically for real estate agents, but it comes with a beautiful tripod and remote and everything, but it follows you. It has AI, it has a transcription in the app where you could transcribe, and the AI, if you always are looking at yourself instead of the camera and connecting with your the
Audience
audience.
is an app called Big View, which
Yes.
you can get outside of people as well, Big VIGVU.
so from my understanding, basically like how this is a stationary camera,
Yeah.
it would follow me around if I was
It
walking.
also has Matterport, so you can do, and they call it a dollhouse. It's not called Matterport, that's a branded name,
Yeah.
but you can take it into your
Floor
listings,
plan.
do each room, it shows you exactly how, and then you have the 3D video.
It's gonna be here for this meeting.
Yep,
This
no,
meeting.
is it on this? Yeah, it is. on
January,
Thursday.
yeah.
January
A
9th.
Thursday,
here.
but January 9th.
Uh,
So when we get closer, we'll promote it again. I know your calendar fills up. Your calendar fills up. So, do we have that one? That graphic
No,
made?
no,
for
he's
people?
doing a training of how
I don't have
to.
to.
All right, we'll have it later this week or next week. Thank you for reminding us, Jennifer. And then, is there anything else? Oh, yes, how can we forget? Don't forget Cabo. Guys, the rooms are about 80 to 90% sold out. Room block is. So if you want to stay on site during the event, make sure you register sooner rather than later. Because the room block will sell out. Okay. And so we have officially added Gary Brecka to the list. So Gary Brecka will be presenting.
We actually.
Ed Milet will be presenting, Pace Morby will be presenting, and so will
That's
Tom
huge.
Ferry. This is like a world-class lineup. Like if you get any one of these guys is reason enough to come, and you're gonna get to hear all four while hanging out at an all-inclusive resort
Yeah.
in Cabo, nonetheless. And then, I think that's it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. So that's it for events, but that's not all we have for today. But wait, there's more. Where is the man? We got JJ Mack. He's the lender in-house. Please give him a round of applause for this week's lender update.
Hey, guys. Oh, microphone. Is that on? Every time I come here, I'm so excited because you guys actually have an office that shows up. A lot of real estate offices don't show up, so it's cool to see people here and be able to talk to somebody. It's usually like, oh yeah, we've got 40 agents in the office, and then 2 people show up. So it's great to have a room full of people that are excited to get 2025 going. With that being said, rates are, they're floating around, they're doing their thing, up, down, a little bit here, a little bit there. We're hopeful that they continue to start climb back down. With that being said, we did, see conventional rates 6.875, FHA 6.625, VA maybe 6.375, around there. But I do want to share with you a story today that we got this last week. We got a client that called over to us. It was actually from a past client. A past client called me and said, hey, this guy worked at California Backyard Unlimited, one of those things. I've got a guy here, and he's buying a house. He's an employee of mine, and he was looking at this property. His lender told him what the interest rate was going to be, what the payment was going to be. He went and put an offer in, got it accepted. After he got it accepted, all of a sudden the rate was like a point higher. You got it, man. And so the lender didn't give him any options. He said, nope, this is what we got. Sorry, if you can't do it, you can't do it. So the guy calls me and says, hey, this guy's just defeated. It feels like he can't get anything going on. I'm gonna shut this, that's loud. And then feel like he can't get into the home. And he's gonna cancel the escrow. So well, let me talk to him. So I call him up, and then what did we do, Dave?
You did a buy down.
We did a 2-1 buy down.
But the problem is that lender probably quoted him a buy down rate.
He didn't even give him the option.
No, when he first qualified him, no.
No, he just quoted him whatever that permanent rate would be. And so that temporary 2-1 buy down put him in an opportunity where he could close on the house, feel good about the situation. So there's opportunities out there. If you're not thinking of 2-1 buy down, please do, because even though I said the rate today is at 6.875, that would intentionally put your rate at 4.875. Save you hundreds of dollars per month until you're able to refinance it a couple years later. Maybe not, maybe sooner. With that being said, that's rates. Let's talk a little bit about this new year and something that I'm really excited about. We're doing a challenge at my office, and we just got all this stuff put together. We're putting the posters together. We're going to be posting them all around. But I'm going to offer this to one other office, and it's your office. So it's going to be my office and your office. If you're interested in getting involved, I've got about 20 loan officers at my office that are going to jump on board. If you guys want to get involved as well, I'm happy to have you guys do it with us. It's a 75 hard challenge. Now, it's not your standard 75 hard. You're not going to have to go out and run around the block and post selfies and do pull-ups every day or whatever it is. This is a business 75 hard. This is going to change your lives. This is going to change the way that you do business every single day going into the new year. So starting on the 2nd, we're going to give you guys a break on the 1st. Starting on the 2nd of January, we're going to start this 75 hard challenge. You know what 75 hard is? It's 6 things that you do every single day. 6 things. And you got a community around you pushing you to help you get it better. You're going to decide what you want to do in those 6 things. Do you want to read a chapter of a book every single day? Do you want to write thank you cards? Maybe write 2 or 3 thank you cards every day. Do you want to do lead calling? How many leads do you want to call? How many, or maybe you want to do it for a certain amount of time. Whatever those things are that are in your goals, your business plan, you're going to take 6 of those things and do them. One of my things is actually to spend an hour a night with my family without a phone in my hand. That's one of the things of mine. It's going to be hard. You know who gave me that idea? Brent Gove gave me that idea. I was talking with him and he said, yes, is one of the things you should do. So, got it? All right.
You're fast.
It was spilling.
That was
Yeah, just water, right?
good lid, yes.
Yeah, all right. So if you're interested in doing that, let me know. I'd love to have you on board. There's gonna be a gal that's gonna reach out every single day and ask if you did it. So you're gonna have an accountability partner. She's in my office. And so if you want to do it, all you gotta do is text the number behind you, 517-1800, and just write in there 75 hard, write who you are so we know who's texting us. And let us know, and we will put you on the list and we'll get you the poster and all the information that you need to know in order to be involved.
So is it, we decide what the 6 things we're gonna do, or is it only 6, or you guys?
You do.
We tailor it however we want.
Taylor, however you want. If you want help deciding, I'm happy to do that with you, to plan a little bit. But I want you guys to decide what you want your business plan to look like and use those 6 things. Everybody can be different. At the end of it, we're gonna have a party for anybody that finished. I'm gonna pay for this party and we're gonna have a lot of fun. So if you're involved, you want to be a part of this, let me know.
We should all be doing it.
It's a great way to start the new year. It's gonna be like 4 months. It's 75 days. So
That's what I was
in
wondering.
business days, we're not doing
Second.
January 2nd. Nobody wanted to start January 1st. I wanted to start January 1st. Nobody else wanted to. All right, one more thing. And I'll let you guys ask some questions. So we have a new program, a new loan program. I wanted to share with you guys this about. It's pretty cool. Have you guys heard of like EEM mortgage, energy
No.
efficient mortgages? No? Yes? A couple of you guys? So an energy efficient mortgage lets you basically include energy efficient things into the loan. And there's a max amount that you can incorporate. But this new loan program allows you to do that same thing, but only for solar. This program, though, it's really cool because not only does it allow you to incorporate the solar cost into the loan, which is an FHA loan, but it gives you an additional $13,000 on top of it. So if you're having problems, if you have a client that has issues with not being able to put a down payment or pay closing costs, or maybe they don't, and they just want an extra $13,000 in their pocket, they will write you a check for 13 grand. At the end of it, it's actually looked at as income. You're going to get a 1099 at the end of the year. It's pretty cool. This program allows you to get that 13 grand. You're going to include the solar cost in the loan. You got to get solar with this program. That's the whole thing. You got to use their solar company, and then you will be able to have access to those funds. So solar included, you're going to get the 13 grand, and then you guys don't know, tax credit. Your guy was talking about this a little bit, your solar guy. You get a $12,000 tax credit as well, and that's still going on to this year. So if you owe $12,000 on your tax at the end of the year, you're going to owe $0. So it's a great opportunity for a client to be able to do something like this that want to put on solar and then save on that energy cost. One thing that we were able to do for in my branch, a loan officer named Michelle, she couldn't get a deal done because this guy had a tax lien. A tax lien popped up when they got an escrow, and all of a sudden they couldn't close the loan. They weren't able to do it. But she said, you know what? There's $13,000. Can I use this to pay off the tax lien? Absolutely. She was able to get a deal done and get her client solar with it.
Wow.
So this is called the Hooper Loan Program. As I know today, I think we are the only lender in this area that has access to these funds. Hooper, Hoper.
For the solar, is it like a separate lien or is it paid off?
It goes into your first loan. So it's not a separate lien, it's this. So if you have a loan amount of 400,000 and the solar's 40,000, your loan amount would be 440,000.
And then transferability, it transfers.
Yeah, because you're buying it, you're not leasing it. So they're buying
Oh,
the
right,
system
right.
outright.
Right.
So absolutely. Any questions on that, guys?
Great.
Install during escrow, like just extend out escrow a little bit, or can they install it like after?
Yeah, great question. It's all after. So they work with the solar company. They give them the contract, you guys sign it, and then after the home is purchased, then it goes on the roof.
But to add to that, there'll probably be an inspection and quote during escrow.
Yes, well, and that solar company is gonna have all that shown. So basically, it's ideal if we can work with the seller, get their current energy bills for the last 12 months or so, and then be able to show that to the new solar company so they can run the numbers and show you just how much money you're gonna save going into that new home.
That available for only purchase or if I do?
You can refinance too, actually. Yeah.
And JJ, we've had to do that where the seller and the listing agent weren't gonna go pull the solar bill or the electrical bill. So isn't there a number that you can get and we can call and get the
Mhm.
the
Yeah.
energy bill?
Yeah, I mean, it works really good with PG&E, obviously, SMUD sometimes. But if we get into that situation, I can help them get that, because I just did it on another
Call
client.
in and then
Yeah.
it reads it out.
I just have them I just tell the client, hey, be available. I'm gonna get somebody on the phone. You just need to tell me okay, and then I can do it for them.
Mhm.
Any other questions on the Hooper Loan Program or 75 hard or rates or anything else? If not, here's our information. Got my number and information up here for my team. If you have if you want to have rates, if you want to have customized marketing or anything else, feel free to text that number up there, call us. Happy to help.
And we do have the office.
Yeah, and we got our office back there with a bunch of marketing support in there. Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate you all. There you go.
All right, round of applause for JJ. Hey guys, in case you didn't know, Brent had a little minor surgery a couple days ago. Let's turn the camera around so Brent can see everybody in the room. Let's turn this around really briefly. All right, everybody say hi, Brent. Turns out his biceps were too big, so he needed a bicep reduction. And so that's what the surgery is for. So anyways, he wishes he could be here, but he's convalescing from home. So go ahead and turn it back around towards me. And look, David, yeah, look at that handsome man. All right, and then so our next speaker, we have actually we can thank Melissa for them. It's LGI. Do you want to come up here and share a little bit about LGI?
They can.
Well, let's just have Ryan come on up. Ryan with LGI, the builder. Everybody give him a round of applause. I'm going to do the HVAC first. Okay. All right.
I'll do it later. All right.
All right. The suspense is building for the HVAC, but here's LGI.
Thank you, Johnny. Thank you, everybody. Yes, so my name is Ryan Kays, and I'm one of the sales managers for the Northern California division of LGI Homes. Has anybody heard of LGI Homes? Got a few people in the room, and understandable, we're relatively new to Sacramento and California in general. Been here about 6 years. This here is Saba Avid. She works out of our local office here in Lincoln. She has connected and closed the deal with Melissa this year. And we thank you, Melissa, for joining us on that partnership. And that's what we're here to talk to you about, is how do we partner with everybody in this room and make this an exciting and profitable adventure for everybody, and teach you a little bit about LGI Homes. I do apologize, the QR code got a little cut off there, so it may not work, but we do have some handouts and we'll have the QR code on there. It is Saba's direct contact information. Everything that you see on here is going to be in that QR code, her email, phone number, and our location. So we are located at the 12 Bridges exit over there by Thunder Valley Casino. Go ahead and go to the next slide.
I have.
You have a clicker?
Thank you.
All right, so LGI Homes was founded in Texas in 2003 down here near Houston. And over the past 21 years, we've expanded to all the states you see highlighted on that map. We are now one of the largest home builders in the nation, standing at about 15 on the rankings. And our method of madness is we are a 100% spec builder. So we don't wait for people to be on contract. We start building immediately with what we've known to be true and have proven to be working. And we are focused on first-time home buyers. You guys work with first-time home buyers here?
Yes.
All right, good. We're in the right place. All right, so what is the benefits to your clients? We have move-in ready homes. Like I said, we start building immediately. So we have homes already this year. We still have homes ready. If you have a cash buyer, we have homes that could close this year still. If you have people that are looking for 3 months down the road, we have homes to do that as well. We have affordable new homes. So that has been our secret sauce. So back in the Great Recession, everybody was struggling in real estate, right? Well, that is what actually put LGI Homes on the map. In 2008, 2009, we were the only builder in the top 200 builders to post both profit and growth. And it's because of our method, it's because of the practices that we have, it's because of our sales team that we can do this, and it is affordable homes. So we are priced between the mid 400s to the mid 500s there in that Thunder Valley area off of 12 Bridges. If anybody else works that area, you'll know that the typical range is going to be above 6. So we are very affordable for that area. LGI Homes is also paying down incentives where what is one of the hardest things for a new home buyer
Closing
for the
costs.
first time? Closing costs, rates. It's coming up with capital, down payment, closing costs, all that. We use loan programs that are zero down. We use the VA programs. We use the bond programs. We have an in-house program, but the California bond tends to be a little more practical. But we offer these services. We also, though, are closing costs. We are paying all $4,000 of the closing costs, and we are buying down the rate. So everything is targeted to help people get into that first home, take out the need to build extra capital and buy a house and start building equity immediately. We also already provide a lot of upgrades in the home. Over $40,000 are put into our home here at Valaria 12 Bridges, including LVP flooring, upgraded granites, cabinetry, stainless steel appliances. We're including the refrigerators. The solar is owned. It is their system. It is their tax benefit. And highest quality construction standards. These are brand new homes. We're in the state of California, which already is very strict to build in. We are the top of the line as far as codes go when you're buying a new home. We have been rated. Does anybody know the Newsweek Trustworthy Companies rankings? So it's not just home building. That is a ranking of a top 1,000 companies across, I think, 23 different what do I call it, services or so. Apple is on there, Samsung is on there, Porsche is on there. It's not just the builders, and we are one of the companies that are in that ranking consistently. So these are all the benefits to your clients. They're also going to be extended to you guys. We are a trustworthy company. We're transparent with what we're doing. That's part of what we're here to talk to you all about now. Now the benefits to you, the really fun part is let's get paid. So everybody in this room at any of our communities that you're in California is going to get 2.5% commission in the NorCal division on every home. It's not a special, it's on every home you're going to get 2.5 commission. Like I said, we have 30-day closings. So let's get you paid soon. Homes close on time. Because we are already building and we are using a 100% spec building process, we don't run into some of the issues that you might find in a more custom situation because every trade partner knows exactly what their role is and they get it done correctly every time. And simple registration process. Who here has ever registered a client with a new home builder? We've got a few in the room. So it can be as simple as we do it, which is you just got to call Saba and let her know, hey, I've got John Smith coming by. Cool, she'll get you registered, send you the prospect registration. To much more in depth, you need to be on site, hand holding everything along the way. So we make it as simple as possible for you. Just call Saba, let her know that, hey, you've got someone coming by, and she'll send you over prospect registration, and that gets you covered. There's one caveat though. You have to be the first time that they have reached out to Saba or anybody else on our team at Valaria 12 Bridges. All right. If they have reached out through Zillow, Redfin, or through our own marketing, that it avoids the procuring COGS portion of it, as you all are aware of for any deal, right? So just make sure that you're reaching out to Saba. She will get you covered and we'll go forward from there.
I have a question on that.
Yeah, John, yeah.
So sometimes the clients, they've popped onto your website or they may have registered and we weren't aware of that. If we send somebody to you, can you let us know if they've like preemptively before we bring them by and do all that and do the whole thing?
Great question. So yeah, I would be happy to look them up and see, hey, has this person been here? Saba just has to let me know, hey, I've got John Smith coming from Johnny. Can you check real quick, to see if they're in the system? We would need phone number and email just to make sure that we can track it
Sure.
and check to make sure that they aren't there, and then, yeah, that won't be a problem.
Okay.
Yeah, good question. And then. So we do keep it simple. This is our most affordable floor plan. It is the Albright. It's a 2-bedroom, 2.5 bath, duet floor plan. The other three you see set up here are single family homes. All the way up to our largest, which is the Willow at 1802 square feet. Any questions?
Is there any enjoy?
I'm sorry?
Enjoy.
99.
HOA community, $99 currently a month.
That's pretty.
Makes you say.
All
All right.
Okay, Mallory.
Melrose, we put all the tax, so I guess I skipped that part. Melrose is gonna be in the like 350 range. But we put all the taxes together, and when you bring your clients out, there's a whole spiel we give them. We talk to them about LGI homes. We will work out the financial payment for them. We'll actually get them pre-qualified for you. So we do all that right there in the office, and we do believe in most of the time our system shows that we can do it. We will sell them on that first visit. As long as we got your support and ready to do it, we'll rock and roll. All right. Anything else? Cool. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, everybody. Round of applause to LGI. Okay, here. Moving and grooving and cooking. We have yet another great, so this is actually more of a client testimonial. Brent called me up and said, hey, Steve knows this guy. He has to present. Raise your hand if you've ever dealt with an HVAC company. It's like, oh my gosh, they seem a little bit sketchy. Like they're just in it for the money. You've dealt with that? Well, Steve's about to introduce you to somebody who's not that way.
Yeah, actually, Gary and I, we were just kind of like sorting out who's our good vendors. And then had a meeting with Brent and he said, yeah, Sarah, his daughter needs someone to come look at the HVAC. And I said, well, why don't you call Devin? And let me give you a story. We all need good HVAC guys, right? Okay, so I want everybody to take your phone out, please. This is important. And I'm going to have you guys put his name and phone number in. And there's a reason. I'm going to tell you two stories. I got two listings, or actually one is my son's duplex and another active listing we still haven't sold, Devin. But you call out all these different HVAC guys. What's their normal response? You need to replace the whole unit. You can't handle the new pressure, right? It's the new 410 versus the R22. And it's this devastating kind of situation where we're sitting here and our clients are going to have this huge bill, right? Well, I've had Devin out multiple times. He's done some work for us and I fully think we guys all should support him. Went out to a big property in Rockland, went up in the attic, looked at the actual heater system. 2 of the units outside had been removed because they put a new concrete pad. Okay, so we needed 2 condensers outside, big 4,500 square foot house. So the owner had us get 3 or 4 bids. Well, Devin went out there and took a picture of the badge, sent it to me and said, hey, Steve, this system can handle the pressure. So we only had to, when we go and do the job, I'm sure that Devin's team's going to get to do it, but it's Devin Campbell, they're Authority Heat and Air, local guys, right? Family business, but he's honest. They've done great work for us. Same scenario with my son's duplex, trashed unit, went up in the attic, realized, hey, we could get some new ducting in, gave us a solution that's less than the 18 or 20 grand to replace it. Okay. So please, you guys, we all need good HVAC guys. Here's his card. And this is Dave, his dad's card, but I'm going to actually tell you guys, Devin Campbell's the number I want you to put in your phone. You guys ready?
Yep.
916-474-9919.
Thanks, guys.
I'll
You can
repeat.
always call or text or whatever's easier for you. You know, I'm always got my phone in my pocket, so I'll answer whenever I can.
He's a fast responder. All the service we're looking for.
And is
Yeah,
Devin what?
stand up and say hi, Devin.
Hey, guys, it's a family business and my dad,
Like, we use authority.
my dad's ran a business for about 20 years and me and my brother, mom and pops kind of thing. We got a couple install guys that do all the installs with us. Me and my brother usually show up on the job. But yeah, besides that, give me a call whenever you guys need me. I am getting a phone call right now. You guys?
I need to
Not
talk
my
to you
wife.
after. We were talking to your dad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Campbell.
And we're like, all this cool stuff. I'm like, oh, we're talking to you.
Yeah.
So let me just repeat that real quick. Devin, thank you, Devin. We all need these guys.
Yeah.
Use somebody, and I'm gonna pass out his card. This is his father's card. But again, Devin is 916-474-9919. Everybody on Zoom, write that down. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much,
We
Steve.
appreciate you. Good service. So everybody take a card.
One
Pass them
nine.
down.
Just making sure I wrote it down correctly. All right. But wait,
Pass them
there's
down.
more. Today's been so we've covered a lot of ground. We've gone over loans, we've gone over builders, we've gone over HVAC, and David's going to talk to us about the next one.
Hey guys, so I'm really excited to introduce our newest headline sponsor for 2025. It's going to be about P-Car, but I believe it's at our core to partnership with unique and good service providers. So this new partnership, this new sponsor, he's a service provider. They're going to be joining the lineup with JJ Mack and their team. In real estate, I think that putting together good, reliable people, HVAC, roofers, handyman, people like that is super important. And I'm new to this area, so I've been kind of struggling putting together that go-to list. But when I met Justin Pressler and his team, they've come through, and I'll give you a quick little client testimonial. So Haley and I had a listing up in Pollock Pines, and the single lady that had the house had to get a new roof. So she hired this roofing company that said that they could get a permit within a few days and get the roof installed. Well, that didn't happen, and weeks went by and they still had not proceeded with the permit. So I said, do you think that I could step in and try to help facilitate this issue, right? So this is a thing that's holding me up, our sale, everything we're trying to do here, right? And we're going into the winter. So I hit up Justin. I'm like, hey, does it take a while in El Dorado County to get a permit for a roof? Like, this other company is taking weeks. They're saying it takes a little while. He goes, no, it takes me 1 day. So I put him in touch, and it happened. 1 day later, and the quote that they gave her was like 14,000. So, and she put a $2,000 deposit and they weren't returning her calls. So he beat out their quote for 2,000 so she could put that money back in her pocket and got the job done in like 4 days. So I'm gonna do also the same thing. If you guys can pull your phones out, because if you don't have Justin's phone number, I want you to have it. And I'm gonna give it to you right now. Justin with an E, Justen. Pressler, Pressler, and his phone number, which one do you want me to go?
Either one.
916-367-8828. This is a family-run business, okay? So he brought his cousin here today. Their family started this 6 years ago. He's been working with his grandpa since he was this big. He's done full GC builds. And what they also do is when we get our P&F reports, when the pest and fungus company does your bids on section 1, section 2 items, he's basically told me that he'll probably beat those bids, and then they'll come in and clear them for us. And guess what? He'll give you a little gift for it. So after the roof, I was super ecstatic. He's like, David, let's grab lunch. I'm like, cool, let's do that. We just did business. I'm excited for it. Well, we sat down, he bought me lunch, and then he slipped me a little gift that I was super impressed with. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's really appreciated. So Justin, welcome.
Awesome.
Thank you very much, David. So my name is Justin Pressler. I'm the owner of Pressler Properties and Construction. Thanks for having us out today, John. So I've known Brent Gove since I was 7 or 8 years old, along with Marguerite as well. And I've listened to these two individuals be very successful throughout their careers. And I think I've picked up a lot from them. And I think the biggest thing that I picked up was customer service and relationship building. The people that we build relationships with are everything at this point, I think. And I think the biggest thing for me today is not to sit up here and sell you guys, but to find out what exactly we can do as a contractor to help you and your clients. Because I think the biggest thing for you as an agent, you're looking to close your deal as fast as possible. Not only will our team respond the same day that you call us and go out to any of your jobs to look at, but we'll also have an estimate to you within 24 hours too, so you can get it to your customer to make sure that we can get them the help that they need so you can get your deal closed. So with that said, what is something that you guys are noticing with contractors that we might be able to step in and help you guys with?
You do roof inspections?
Yeah, absolutely. So as far as what we do is we do all section 1 repairs. We do roof inspections. We do roof repairs, roof replacements. We are a ground up from dirt work to finished product contractor. We build custom homes, we build ADUs, we build red iron steel buildings. If you need something done, you name it, we can handle it.
Can you give a quote from a home inspection and like the things that need to be done? Can you give a quote on that?
Oh, absolutely.
And does it cost anything?
Oh, for a quote, our quotes are free at all times.
What areas?
We cover from the Bay to Truckee.
What about? Like Cuba City, Marysville?
We cover all of that, absolutely.
Like Lodi's.
Absolutely. Yeah, we cover a big area. I mean, if the job's extremely small, like changing out an outlet or something, we can't drive to the Bay, but we try to accommodate as much as we can.
You guys do a handyman work or is it full like GC type stuff?
No, I wouldn't say we're a handyman by any means, but I mean, if there's something that you need and it's an emergency and you're trying to get the deal closed, we're here to help. So I would say the biggest thing for you guys is definitely reach out.
And do you guys bill through escrow or is it through?
Yeah, so as far as the billing process goes, we have financing available for all of our products that we offer. We also have any credit cards that they want to pay with, they can pay through credit card. We always accept cash check, or also, like he asked, we definitely bill through escrow for smaller or larger projects.
Okay. And
Hey, Justin,
Yeah.
can you hear me?
We're right here in Rockland, right off Rockland Road.
So now you'll see their sign every time you're driving down Rockland Road.
Yeah, thanks for having us out. Yes, have a great day.
All right. Hasn't this been a value-packed meeting?
Yes.
Somebody was asking me who's speaking tomorrow, and I was like, oh my gosh, do you really want me to go through the list of people? Just
Hey,
show up. It's
Johnny,
gonna
give
be
me the
good.
number again. Give me Justin's
Oh,
number
wait,
again.
there's more. Let me see, is she on there? Is Lynn on there?
How about his number again?
I'm here.
Justin's number, let's see if I took good notes. 916-367-8828. Get it, Michael?
Yes.
All right, so raise your hand if you've ever used or heard of Canva. Oh, there we go. There's my people. I'm a Canva junkie. And recently EXP has stepped up and said, hey, we're going to provide you with an enterprise account with Canva. So you don't have to pay that extra monthly fee if you're already using it. Not only do you not have to pay an extra monthly fee, but they're going to preload it with a bunch of assets for you. And so let's pin Lynn. Because I like seeing you smoke the pipe, Michael, but we want to see Lynn. All right, so Lynn is going to be speaking on Canva, exactly what it is we can expect, how we can use it, and how you can use it in your business. Everybody give Lynn a round of applause. Make her feel welcome.
Hi, everybody. Thanks so much for having me. I'm Lynn Miller, Director of Marketing Operations here at EXP, and we did just roll out Canva Enterprise globally. We're so excited about the partnership. So I'm going to take some time just to walk you through what you can expect. I know lots of you are existing Canva users. I'm sure you were existing Canva users prior to Friday when we rolled this out as well. So I'm going to buzz through some of the kind of basic stuff, but feel free to, pop any questions in the chat and I'll be happy to answer as I go through. So as of Friday, October 6th, we rolled it out globally. You can access it through your Okta dashboard. You'll have a new Canva tile there, which will take you through your SSO Okta verification to log into your Canva account. So if you want to log in and follow along, if that's something you can do with me, go for it. Otherwise, feel free to listen and I'll be sure to share the presentation after as well. What we're going to look through today are some of the superpowers of Canva EXP Enterprise. We're going to quickly look at your homepage and account settings, talk a little bit about how the content has been organized there for your access. We're going to talk about designing with EXP's brand, a quick tour of the editor, followed by apps and the toolkit. This should take about 15 to 20 minutes, so stick with me. Okay, two of the things we're most excited about with the Enterprise account is the ability to share designs out with everybody. Whether you're a commercial advisor, residential, luxury, we have different access and templates available for you. So with brand kits and brand templates, it allows you to access customizable elements of the brand, templates, etc., that you can really make your own. So we're so excited from, I'm from the marketing team, from a marketing perspective, to be able to share out some of those templates with everybody in Canva, which is such a great design editor to begin with, is really exciting. So we'll quickly just look at the homepage and your account settings. I won't spend too much time here, but in a nutshell, from the homepage, you can find personal and shared EXP content in the projects section. You can access Canva's template library. So two template libraries, one that's provided to you from EXP, one that's provided to you from Canva. The Canva template library has thousands and thousands of templates, from videos to Instagram posts, LinkedIn headers, flyers, brochures, email newsletters, like any type of asset you can imagine, you can find in Canva. You can also find any of these materials by just using the search bar at the top. That's the most powerful way to find what you're looking for. You can narrow with keywords to find exactly what you're looking for. If you want to find it in blue colors, or you want something that's animated or static, just use your search terms there to narrow down what you're looking for. And then if you are a Canva user from before, you can swap between your Canva accounts up in that top right-hand corner. You're always going to be looking for the EXP Canva Enterprise team, which is the blue and purple gradient icon. You can also access from the homepage your brand tools. So this is, we'll talk about this in a minute, but brand templates, brand kits, this is where you access those. You can also access apps like the EXP listing app, which we'll talk about near the end, your favorited folders. So if there are certain designs or folders that you're frequently coming back to update and edit, like a new listing flyer or something like that, you can star it so that it's easily accessible in your left-hand menu. And then you can see all of the recent designs that you've recently been working on as well. Okay, how we've uploaded and organized content for you. So a couple different areas. One is the projects area. This is where you are going to find any of the designs that you guys are working on, your folders, your uploads, all of your starred content is in here. You can sort it by most relevant, or the date that you've edited it, or the name who created it. And you can also share folders out from here and designs out from here. It's important to note that the designs you create, they're not automatically shared with others. So by default, when you use one of the templates, it's creating a personal copy for you that is private to you, not shared with anybody. So you can feel free to go and edit that to your heart's desire. And then as soon as if you do want to share it out, you can deliberately take those steps to share the design with somebody. There are a few different ways to share your designs with people. It's either one, saving to a shared folder. So if you share a folder with other users within our enterprise account, then any designs within that folder will inherit the permissions of that folder. So it's a great way for teams to collaborate on a bunch of designs. If you have it all nested into one area, share the folder out, and then everybody will get access to the items within that folder. You can also share individual designs with specific people, giving them either view access, comment access, or edit access. And then you can also choose to create new designs directly from within a shared folder, which will again inherit the permission of that parent folder. There's also other options to share things out using template links, which is something that we like to use. So if you've created a template and want other people to benefit from the design that you've created, but you don't want them to mess with your original copy, you can create template links on all of your versions and share those out. And that kind of forces everybody to create their own copy to go and edit. So we use those template links a lot when we're sharing content out with our agent base. And then there's also a view only links or collaboration links, which is a good way to share things out as well. You can also create your own folders from within the folder tab. I'll talk a little bit in a second about the folders EXP has created for everybody, but you also have the ability to create your own folders, arrange things in a way that makes sense to you. You can go up to 10 layers deep with organization of folders, and you can even customize them with a little banner. If you wanted to have, your branding within your own folders, you can do that as well. Now, we've created folders for you depending on what type of agent you are. Again, if you're a luxury agent, you're going to see a specific set of luxury folders. If you're commercial, you'll see specific commercial. US, Canada, we have a few different variations of what's available to everybody. But we have brand templates available to everyone, which is what we're really, really excited to be pushing out. And so let's talk about those brand templates. We'll start with the brand icon. In your left-hand menu, you will see the brand icon that gives you access to both brand kits and brand templates. The brand kit is managed by us on the EXP side. And what we do with this is we provide all the latest logos, the correct colors, fonts, graphics, icons, all of those things as their, branding changes from time to time. So if things need to be updated, the brand kit is a really great way for us to be able to push that out to everybody immediately as soon as the change happens. So you can expect to see like holiday imagery and that kind of more seasonal type stuff here as well. With the brand kits, again, depending on what type of agent you are, if you're commercial, residential, US, Canada, etc., you're going to have access to different brand kits. So one that everybody will see here is you'll see the US Realty brand kit, and you'll also see the Resource Group brand kit. So that would have logos like the Women's Impact Network or the Military Network or the Young Professionals Network. Those logos are all available in that specific brand kit as well. So you can put those on any template that you find in Canva, whether it's an EXP provided template, something that you find through Canva, or something that you design from scratch. You can always apply the elements of the brand kit across all designs. When designing with our brand kit, just note this little area that has the red box around it. That's where you change what brand kit you're looking at. So if you wanted to look at the Resource Group logos, for example, you would just drop that little arrow down and it would show you the brand kits available to you. It would then change all the logos that you're seeing, all the colors you're seeing, fonts, imagery, etc. And then you can select and drag and drop it into your designs. Brand templates. So these are the ones that have been created and distributed on behalf of marketing to everybody. Again, what you see here will depend on whether you're a commercial Canadian, US, as I've been saying. You're only going to see the relevant content to you. And these are completely like open access. So nothing is locked down for you. I know previously with the marketing center, things could get frustrating where you couldn't move certain elements around. You couldn't really make it your own. Canva is completely unlocked. You have the ability to change anything you want, colors, logos, move things around, add more pictures, move something off the page. You can do whatever you want completely, unchained here. There's a few different ways to access the brand templates, and I either use that search toolbar at the top again, or you can go directly into this brand area on the left-hand side. You can organize by category, so maybe you only want to see brand templates that are Instagram square posts. You can search or filter based on that. You can really filter based on anything: flyers, Instagram posts, LinkedIn banners, like I said, videos, etc. Canva provides, like I said, their library of thousands and thousands of templates, and we really do encourage everybody to take a look at these templates as a great starting point. You can customize any one of them to your liking. It gives you kind of that first go at what a template layout could look like. It's like designer approved templates for you to reuse and customize. So now we're going to go through a quick tour of the editor. Canva makes it so easy to be a designer. You didn't have to go to design school to understand how to use Canva. It's not as complex as Photoshop or Illustrator in terms of how you navigate and find the different things, but it really is as powerful as some of those tools. So it's really designed for everybody. And I'll just go through some of the key features that I really love about Canva. Number one being this incredible tool they have called Magic Resize. So Magic Resize could enable you to, let's say you have a square Instagram post that you've created for a listing. Now you want to take that exact same thing, you want to turn it into a flyer, you want to turn it into a reel size for your Instagram to post as a video. You want to turn it into a brochure or a postcard. With Magic Resize, you can take a design that you've already created and tell it to recreate it in the different dimensions that you need. So when you click on that little resize button up in the top left-hand corner here, it gives you, you know, tons of different options of what you might want to resize it to, and then it does the lifting for you. So this is a huge time saver. I don't know if you found yourself in those positions before, but we certainly have on the creative side where to resize something, you have to redesign it every single time you need a new size, right? With Magic Resize, Canva does that first push for you. You may have to tweak a couple little things here and there, but really the effort is so minimal. It's such a powerful, powerful tool. Under the file menu, this is where you find how to save it to specific folders. You can put your rulers and guides on to keep things nice and organized and straight. You can look at version history. There's lots more to access from that file section. And then in the left-hand side, we'll talk about this next as well, but is the editor side panel. So this is where you can search any uploaded elements, like maybe you've uploaded your headshot or your own team's logo, any design elements that you may want to include. You can also find like a full stock library of design elements through Canva, what Canva provides. And we'll go through that in more detail in a sec. You can also see insights. So in the top right-hand corner here, number 4, if you publicly share out any of your designs from Canva using social media, or you're using a public link and it's all connected through Canva, you have the ability to check insights on how that design is performing. So just one more place for you to kind of track how things are doing. With the share button in the top right-hand corner, this is where you can share designs with other people to collaborate, get them to come and be an editor, a viewer, or a commenter. You can publish things directly to your social media channels. You can print things. Canva has a print integration with many, many local printers nationwide. So you have the ability to, you know, tell them your quantity, tell them your specifications. It gets printed and shipped directly to your door, all through Canva. And then this is also where you would download a PDF or a JPEG to use on your channels separately. Then there's the editing toolbar, number 6 here. This is where you change things like fonts and colors, the transparency of things. You can put little animations on certain elements to bring some, you know, vibrancy and livelihood to your creative. And then in the very bottom are your page controls, which is really just different views of how you want to see what you're working on. And it's really great for when you're editing video, which Canva has full video editing capabilities, which is amazing. So these elements that I've been talking about, Canva has this stock library free, all included in what we're providing here for photography, lines, shapes, like stickers. There's an AI image generator, there's grids, there's gradients, there's audio, there's video, like anything you can imagine, you can search in the elements section. And if you want to narrow your search down, so for example, here, this person was looking for squiggles, a thin line, like some kind of element to bring their, you know, bit of creativity to their design. And if you separate every keyword by a little plus symbol, it'll just help to further narrow down your search. So it's just going to make that, you know, filter it further and further for you so you find exactly what you're looking for. You can also filter your search results by color, orientation, whether it's square, vertical, horizontal. You can even search by things that are either static or animated, and there's a few different options below as well. You can also search by element type. So like I mentioned, there's graphics, which are like illustrated elements. There are photos, there are videos, there's audio, music, sound effects. So many different things you can find in Canva, and all included in what we're offering, which is amazing. You can also upload any of your own assets. So good example would be your headshot, something you'd want to have quickly accessible. Put that in your uploads here. All you need to do is drag and drop it from your desktop. It'll stay in your Canva account so that you can always access it just by clicking on that little uploads tab. You can also import files from your social media accounts. You can import files from your cloud drive accounts, like a Google Drive or a Dropbox. But that upload section is a great place to kind of think of as your own collection of design elements or photos, for example. You can also import PDFs, AI, and so much more right into Canva. So it means that you have editable files, like a PDF, for example. You can bring that right into Canva, and it will automatically turn it into an editable file, which is amazing. Like, that can't be done anywhere else. With image editing, so you can use Canva as though it's a full-blown image editor, similar to Photoshop, where you can make adjustments to like the brightness and contrast, for example, or you could add a drop shadow. You might want to add some blur. You can do the magic eraser tool, which is, maybe there's a dog in the background. You don't want that dog in your picture. You can just click on the dog will be gone. It'll fill it all in magically with AI. There's also the background remover, which is one of my favorite tools. If you see the video here, it's literally as simple as clicking on the BG remover, background remover button, and it will automatically remove the background of the image. So we use this a ton for headshots where maybe it's a rectangular image, you've got that like classic blue background behind you. If you just want to have a close crop of your head to be able to overlay it onto other design elements, click the background remover button. It'll automatically take that out of there for you, and you can use that. And that's really in line with our new like glow up branding that we've recently launched under Wendy's direction. So that tool we use all the time. Lastly, I'll go through collaboration features. So within the editor, like I said, you have the ability to share things out individually with people. Maybe you want to collaborate on certain designs. You can invite those people here as either edit, comment, or view access. And then what I love about it most is the ability to comment directly on the design. So you can click on, this photo, let's change that to another photo. And you can type that right out to the person you're collaborating with. You can have a little conversation in the comments, then you can mark it as resolved. So we love the commenting functionality. It's such an efficient and way to collaborate with your coworkers. And then finally, I will talk through apps and integration, something that we're really excited about. The first being the ability to access any of Canva's apps and integrations. So, if you want to connect with MailChimp because you want to send out email newsletters, you can integrate Canva with that and use the designs from Canva directly with MailChimp. You can connect it to your Google Drive. You can create QR codes. There's so many different apps and integrations to explore in the app marketplace. So I definitely encourage you to just kind of poke around and see what's interesting to you. But what we're most excited about is the EXP listings app. So we have done a custom developed app for EXP agents that has all of the listing information, your photos, description, number of bedrooms, pricing, all the things you could need in the app. All you need to do is search using your MLS number. It'll populate your listing. And as you can see in the video here, it's as easy as dragging and dropping that content right into a template. It couldn't be easier to have it right there in the editor available for you. So there's no more of this like download to your desktop, upload it into the editor. It's just right there for you. All you need to do is go to the apps section in Canva Marketplace and search EXP listings, and it will come up, and it's only available to EXP agents. So that really puts us a step ahead having that. We're really excited about it. Lastly, I'm going to leave you with the URL to the toolkit. So if you have any questions at all, if you are a Canva user previously, you're looking to migrate your designs from one account to the other, or maybe you've recently signed up for Canva and now we have Canva Enterprise. You want that money refunded? No problem. We're going to tell you how to do that. You want access to some of our templates, some FAQs are here. Training, there's Canva Design School, which is like if you want to learn how to be a Canva pro, go in and do their courses. They have, tons and tons of information available to learn how to become amazing using this platform. So please check out exptoolkit.com/Canva. That's your starting point for anything related to Canva, and you should find any answer that you need linked out from there. And that's where I leave you. So if there are any questions, please feel free to ask. And thanks for letting me crash your party today.
Hey, Lynn, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
So what about Magic Studio? So I have a team account and I can't access it.
Yeah.
Because in January it's gonna migrate over. Explain that to me.
Yeah, are you talking about Dreamlab or Magic Studio? You should have access to anything Magic Studio currently in the enterprise account.
No, I don't have the enterprise account. So I have a team account that I've been paying for quite some time. I don't know if it's grandfathered in or.
Yeah, well, what we're offering here then is EXP Enterprise. So theoretically, you should be able to stop paying for that Teams account or that Pro account and join us in the enterprise account included in the current fees.
And you can, there's a way to transfer your information over, David.
But we have to wait till January or so. Do you know
No.
about that?
Oh, it's ready.
Yep,
Okay.
it's all right now.
Also, if we're team lead, do we get the team accounts where we can break everything down, or does everyone have that same access, or?
Yeah, thank you.
Just-
Everybody has the same access at the moment, but we do hear that feedback loud and clear, and we're working closely with Canva to figure out how they can push the product to deliver something so that it enables brand kits and templates for each individual team as well.
All right, I saw some questions come in to me personally. Lynn, can you just go over real briefly, how do they access, like, what's step one?
I would say go to exptoolkit.com/Canva. That's going to give you your link to log in. It's going to give you all the information to find what you need. And right at the top, yeah, there's a section to log in. So start there.
Perfect. Any questions on how to log in? Are we good in the room? Okay, great. Well, guys, wasn't this helpful?
Yes.
It's so freaking cool that EXP provides this for us for free. And notice the monthly did not go up. The 85 a month did not increase. They just continue to pile on value. So that is all we have for today. Thank you so much for showing up. Was this helpful? Was this a good meeting?
Yes.
All right, well, we'll see you next Thursday. I know Brent's on the line. I don't know if he's available. But Brent, did you want to say anything before we end? All right, guys. Well, if you want to hear Brent, we'll be here this Thursday and then Christmas party Thursday evening coming up. So we'll see you then. Have a great one.